home. Thank goodness for the neighbors. They're so nice. Oh, my kitchen looks like someone got murdered. Blood all over the floor, counters. This is a stupid ass knife. Look how long this is. Brand new, really sharp. I've been using like this Cold Steel small, short one. And I was holding a piece of this big ass rib. Rack of like ribs, and I was slicing it to put it in the freezer to store. And I sliced my finger. Good thing my bone was there. Ow, my bone hurts. I'm gonna have a big scar. He says, oh, that's gonna scar. I'm like, can you please make it look pretty so it doesn't scar? It hurts so bad. It's such a baby. So I had a tetanus shot and only 3 stitches. I have a little finger. And the skin was hanging on the end. Like, it was a pretty good chunk. It was awful. It was awful. And I'm like putting pressure on it, trying to keep it from bleeding. And my neighbor's like a retired nurse, so I called her. I'm like, can you tell me if I need to get stitches or if I could just put pressure on it and it stops bleeding? Or she's like, let me look at it. Put dressing on it, like a napkin on it, and then I put a towel on it, and the towel was all red and bloody. And they came to my door. They're so nice, this couple, my neighbors. So grateful for my neighbors. And blood all over. Would not stop bleeding. I'm like, my finger is so tiny. Like, why is this bleeding so much? I guess I need to go get stitches. She's like, oh yeah. Couldn't even see it. It just kept bleeding. I looked at the doctor. I was like, how are you going to stitch that up if it just keeps squirting blood? Is that going to eventually stop? And then he was numbing it. And then the needle, you know, putting the needle on the front of your finger. I was like, oh my God. I think that the thought of it, and I'm sitting there watching it, of course. I'm like, staring at it. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, good job, doctor. I'm like, why does it still hurt? Why am I feeling pressure from the stitches when you numbed me up? He's like, oh, it's wearing off. He's like, we're almost done unless you want another one. I'm like, just do it. You know, the tetanus shot didn't burn as bad as I thought it would. I know it's going to be so... Oh, yeah, it's sore. I'm like, I had it 5 years ago in 2015 when I went to Morocco for this reality survival series I did. Hoping I didn't need another one. They're like, well, it's 5 years ago, so you're going to need another one. Like, okay. And I was all dizzy. I was going to drive myself, and then I was all dizzy. I don't know why. Maybe because I lost so much blood. So silly. Well, I guess I won't be able to do much this weekend. Oh my God, it's like the worst year ever. Oh my goodness. I've never had stitches. Have I ever had stitches on my fingers before? Nope, I've broken my finger, a couple fingers, and a toe, but I've never had stitches on my finger. Now I can say I have, and I'll have a scar to prove it. Well, thank goodness for my neighbors. They insisted on driving me to the hospital, to the emergency. So grateful. And then they picked me up and took me home, which was so nice. Oh my goodness. I am so grateful for my neighbors. Oh, so dumb. That's what I get for trying to do something with a sharp new knife, long ass blade, when I'm exhausted and trying to rush. It's not smart. Don't do that. Oh, jeez. Well, I decided to take the nausea pill and then the pain meds, so it's kicking in. I can still feel it throbbing, but a little sharp pain, but it's not like pounding. It's not like hurting so as bad as it was. So I'm good for, I think, 4 hours. I was gonna do my hair. I was gonna color my roots and take a bath and sauna. So now I can't do that. So lame. Oh my god. So lame. Jeez. Please, this 2020 be over with. All right. How's your weekend going? I hope it's better than mine. Tired now.